Ever wondered what would happen if evolved skeletons fought at the bridge? Or how many Sparky shots can an evolved knight take? Today we are testing out myths in Clash Royale. This is Mythbusters, a series we do on this channel where we get a myth from the comment section, we go into a game, test that myth out, and we either confirm the myth or we bust the myth. And let's hop into the first myth. You can place 2 Dark Princes at the river and they will jump back and forward forever. So we go into a game, me and my opponent play the Dark Prince at the same time, and you can see the Dark Princes hop back and forth forever. They are constantly trying to chase each other in a circle, and this myth is confirmed. But I take it one step further, and I try to see how many Dark Princes we could juggle. So we throw in another set of Dark Princes, there's now 4 going backwards and forwards, and then we throw in another set of Dark Princes. We have got 6 Dark Princes right now juggling, and for some reason, it just randomly ends. Let's hop into the next myth. A Mega Knight can fully counter a Goblin Bow. Now, I'm going to be honest, this one took me a few attempts, but I have worked out the correct timing and placement for you guys to be able to do this yourself. So this myth is confirmed, a Mega Knight can fully counter a Goblin Bow. When the opponent throws the Goblin Bow, look at the shadow. When the shadow gets to this spot, this is when you drop your Mega Knight directly behind your tower. The Mega Knight will hit all 3 goblins with the slam, giving you a perfect defense. The Mother Witch will make infinite pigs from evolved skeletons. So we play evolved skeletons and then we go with a Mother Witch at the bridge. The Mother Witch turns an evolved skeleton into a piggy. The evolved skeleton then hits the piggy and multiplies, and then we have infinite pigs. Who needs a win condition when you have infinite piggies? This gets actually out of hand and crazy. Look at how many pigs build up, and this ends up 3 crowning your opponent. Be careful of this if you use evolved skeletons. But this myth is confirmed. Moving on, we have evolved skeletons versus evolved skeletons. Who will win? So at the bottom of the screen we have Team Blue, and at the top of the screen we have Team Red. Leave in the comments who you think is going to win. No cheating. And this gets crazy. So the skeletons fight each other at the bridge, and you can see Team Blue is on the rope. There's only 1 blue skeleton left. Little Larry though never gives up and never backs down. He continues to fight the red skeletons, and you guys can see the red skeletons actually get pushed back all the way to the blue side, where the King Tower then helps out the blue team. They eventually corner the red team and eliminate them. That was a crazy battle. Evolved skeletons versus evolved skeletons. The winner is the evolved skeleton. Moving on, if you freeze a Tesla underground, troops will still target it. So we play a Tesla in this spot, and then we play a Hog Rider. You guys can see the Hog Rider clearly goes towards the Tesla, and everything works as normal. We try this again though. This time we freeze the Tesla when it's still underground, and you can see the Hog Rider actually bypasses it. So this myth is busted. If the Tesla is underground, troops will ignore it. Watching the credits will give you a secret badge. So if you come over to the menu and then go to settings, you can press this button called credits, and if you watch this credits through to the end, you actually unlock a secret achievement inside Clash Royale. You can find this achievement in your badges, so this myth is confirmed. Moving on, how many Sparky shots can an evolved knight survive? The evolved knight has a damage reduction. This only applies when he's moving, and Sparky has one of the highest damages in the game. So we have 4 Sparkies coming towards us. We play our evolved knight, and you can see he tanks 4 shots very easily. We tornado him backwards so he keeps moving, and the evolved knight tanks another 4 shots before going down. That's over 10,000 damage. You can stop a golem at the bridge with a cannon and Ice Golem. So this one requires some setup. You have to make sure you have a tower taken, and the golem has to be walking towards you. What you can do is place the cannon and the Ice Golem at the same time in these spots, and you can see the golem gets stuck. He gets confused between the princess tower and the cannon, and he just sits there, slowly getting whittled away by the tower. So this myth is confirmed. Moving on, the monk can't reflect an evolved RG shot. So for you guys that do not know, the monk can reflect the royal giant shot. If you use the ability in front of the royal giant, the monk will reflect the royal giant shot, shooting it back at the royal giant. But what about the evolved royal giant? Will the golden balls make a difference? So we put the monk in front of the evolved royal giant and use his ability, and it does work. The monk still reflects the royal giant, and this myth is busted. If you play play a prince to counter a goblin battle, he will get stuck. So we put an ice wizard down at the bridge to obviously tank for the tower, and then we throw a goblin battle onto the tower. The prince takes out 1 goblin, 2 goblins, and then he walks round to the 3rd goblin. He doesn't get stuck, so this myth is busted. Fun fact though, the Skeleton King does get stuck. You can see we do the exact same thing, this time with the Skeleton King instead of the prince, and the Skeleton King just walks into the tower. I guess he really is a bonehead. Get it? Skeletons, bones, haha, funny. Leave a like and subscribe for more.